We made some moves today. Let's talk about it. We've discussed briefly the issues with my Phantom Ranger suit, and I've been very discouraged. I'm led to believe that this man either one, knowingly tried to deceive me, or two, thought so little of me that what he sent me could pass for Phantom Ranger armor. I find myself disgusted by this. But today, my wife made moves, and we took care of it. She found a suit from, and it's from Anarchy. Anarchy Cosplay. These are the guys that you go to. Now, the person that I had gone to, I had felt like was the guy. Like, I was led to believe this was the guy, and I believe that he is. And this quality of work does not reflect his overall body of work. I would rather believe that he intentionally fucked me than his level of prop making is that piss poor. I would sooner think he just didn't like me, you know? But I digress. Those things are not important. We went to Anarchy, and a lot of people go, oh, well, I don't want to. It's like a waiting list for Anarchy. It's like you can be waiting for your shit for years. And it's like, yeah, that's why they offer the express service. And that's a lot. It is a lot, admittedly. But for those of us who have shit to do, we just want to knock it out. So I have no problem in telling you that it was more than I would have wanted to spend, but here we are. My wife is also getting her suit. She's getting another suit made, which I'm really excited about. It's from Power Rangers in Space. It's actually Zane's because it's black, so she can get the shoulder things. And these will be different. Excuse me. They will be different colors. So that I am very excited for. I was having a hard time allowing myself to enjoy this because we went through this same thing last year. I bet you I could even flip through these videos and we could find when I was standing outside on a rooftop with Asia, which sounds way more awesome than it is. We were standing out to shoes at work, and we were out in this outdoor area. It's really nice, and she was like, yeah, we're gonna go here, we're gonna get your armor. And we made the decision to drop that money on this armor, and then we rode that wave of hope for a year to be disappointed. And this reminds me of that, and even worse now, because now we have made another significant purchase in the same name, in the same vein, in the same breath as the Phantom Ranger armor that we almost spent $1,000 on last year. We're now doing that again in some unspoken terms. And I'm having a hard time allowing myself to feel, yeah, you did this. You know, while we're here, while we're talking, I think in my soul, when we hired this guy, that I knew there were going to be differences. Like, I'm not going to flip the camera. You guys have seen my circuit. You knew there were going to be parts of it that looked different, and it wasn't going to be 100% from the show. And because it was just a guy. But one, I've now paid a professional. But well, hold on, we're getting ahead of ourselves. I knew that the suit was going to look slightly different than it did from the show, and I was okay with that because there are exceptions to be made. But what he sent me was this piss poor representation that looked like, it was like as though a small child wanted to make macaroni designs. It was ridiculous. It was not. So I was fooled by dealing with somebody who I thought was a professional, I think, is the problem. And to do it again for another thing left me feeling like, But I've now ordered this suit, and I know it's quality. I know it's the standard. I know it is, because this is where you go. These are the officially licensed things. This is where it happens. I have now paid extra money to get the express service. I'm not afraid to tell you it was $350. It was a lot on top of the $750 suit. So I've already spent $1,000 on this, and that's before shipping, which they estimate to be about $250. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with it because there will be money coming back from other things. The guy, we've worked the thing out, and it's gonna be fine. I just want to cut losses and walk away amicably, you know? So that money will come back, and not that we're hurting for money right now anyway. These are really good times for us. So I'm not going to let myself get all bent out of shape, you know? So I'm now going to get out of my own way and let myself enjoy that in a couple of months, I'll have film ready A1 quality Phantom Ranger gear. And I will be able to stand next to my beautiful wife. My wife's stick is bigger than mine. Here's my little boy. Here's my wife's big old boy. What can I say? She likes to put bigger things in her mouth. Oh my God. So I will allow myself to enjoy this. Because I think I should. Yes, dear. No, you're fine. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, regular bread is super good. Super good. Super. Wow. You're fine. So I'm gonna allow myself to enjoy these things. You know, I'm not a filmmaker, you guys. And I don't know what I'm doing behind the camera. I'm learning all these tips and tricks, and I just really want this to look good, you know? That's what this comes down to. I want this to be a good representation of me. I reached out to a girl on Fiverr who looks like Cassie, and she's gonna do green screen voiceover stuff for me, and I'm gonna do little promos, and I'll be able to do things as the Phantom without the armor. You know, I feel like I'll be able to walk in a room and set down the armor somewhere. Like, oh, I think I've got a couple of ideas on how I can work things out, you know? So, I'm high. Fuck. I know I'm fucked up because I keep saying, shit. I'm going to enjoy this. Goddamn Phantom. Goddamn Phantom.